Hi friends, today we are going to continue to work on our informational writing. The writing topic we began was what I like to do for fun. What you will need for today's lesson, you're going to need your circle map that we completed together. You're going to need a pencil, and you're going to need 3 crayons. You will need yellow, red, and green. If you need to stop the video to get your supplies, please go ahead and do that now and then come back and meet me. All right, friends, so the first step in our informational paragraph was to create a brainstorm, and we used a circle map to brainstorm those ideas. Then we circled the 3 that we most enjoy doing, that we like to do for fun. Now, our second step is called an informal outline. Some teachers might call it a T-chart. It is the same thing. You might hear the word T-chart or informal outline. Please know these are the same thing. Now we're going to turn our paper over to the back side. This is where we're going to set up our informal outline. So first we're going to need to draw some lines and put on our colors before we begin any writing. So we're going to start here at the top, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see this really well. Do you see these blue lines here? Yeah, there's a lot of them. So if I go all the way to the top, this is the top of my paper. I know it's the top because the top has this big blank area with no lines on it. That tells me it's the top. So I'm going to go to the top of my paper and I'm going to put my pencil or my finger on the very first blue line. And I am going to count 5 blue lines. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to trace that line all the way across, just like that. I would like you to do the same thing on your paper. Count yourself 5 lines and then draw a line tracing that 5th line all the way across. Try to make it as straight as possible. We don't want it to go down the page or up the page because we're going to have to write on these lines. So go ahead and count your 5 lines from the top and trace that line all the way across. Now, I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to count again, but this time I'm going to start from the bottom and I'm going to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to trace that crease all the way across, just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to connect these 2 lines and I'm going to do my best to draw a line down the middle, connecting them. What letter does that look like, friends? It looks like a letter I, doesn't it? Yeah. At the top, I'm going to write the words informal outline. That's what this is called. There's the I for informal outline, but I also said you might hear the word T-chart, so we can call it that as well. Okay, friends, perfect. Now, here's what we're going to do. We have some space here. We're going to work on the left side right now, okay? And we're going to get our crayons. And let's pick up the yellow crayon. We can start in the middle. That's fine. We're going to start in the middle with our yellow crayon right in here. This is where we're going to work. And you may choose. You may choose to draw circles or stars. We call these our star ideas. So if you want to make a little star, you can. But if you don't know how to make a star, a circle is perfectly fine. But let me show you first. So watch before you do. So here is my line that I drew at the top. And I'm going to give myself about 2 finger spaces. And then I'm going to draw my circle. There's my yellow circle, just like that. Okay. All right. 2 fingers from the yellow. And I'm going to give myself another circle. 2 fingers from the yellow. This time I'm going to show you a star. And I'm going to make a star with my crayon, just like that. So you can choose. I just want to show you that you may choose to draw yourself. Let me zoom in so you can see those. You can choose to draw circles, or you can draw yourself a star. Either one is fine, okay? So now I have these 3 yellows. These are again, my star ideas. But I want to separate them a little bit. So I'm going to do that by using my pencil to draw some lines. So grab that pencil again. Now take a look. Here's my first yellow, my second yellow. I want to draw a line right in the middle of those 2 yellows. So first yellow, second yellow, and I'm going to draw a line all the way across. Okay. Here's my second yellow and my third yellow, and I'm going to take my pencil right there in the middle and go all the way across. Remember, at any time, please pause the video so you can catch up. Okay, we're done with our lines, friends. We're going to finish those colors. Pick up your green, please. At the top, go ahead and give yourself a green dot. Notice it's not big, giant, huge dot. It's just a small dot. Go ahead and give yourself a small green dot on the top and a small green dot on the bottom. Now over here, I have some empty squares. If you were with us in 1st grade, you know we didn't work too much on these on this side of the paper, but this year in 2nd grade, we are. It becomes very important. So I want you to pick up that red crayon. Now here's my first yellow. I'm going to follow it all the way across and give myself a little red dash, just like that. Here's my second yellow, follow it over, give myself a little red dash. My third yellow, follow it all the way over, give myself a little red dash. And now my paper is all set up to complete an informal outline. Great job, friends.